incomprehensibly massive army blocks our path forward. An army of skeleton soldiers and evil monsters called by their master Thrull, summoned to the same place we're going. The Tower. Thrull's army. Sorry, hold up, pause. We need to play a little game of catch-up. I gotta fill you in on the big important stuff. First off, the Tower. It's bad news. Once it's complete, it will bring Rezzoch the Ancient, destructor of worlds, into our dimension. And Rezzoch will do the thing he does so well, it's actually part of his name. Destruct the world. Which basically means devour every living thing on our planet. He's got a big appetite, apparently. The Tower is Thrull's big project. It was nearly complete, but then he hit a snag. Thrull was missing a crucial piece of information. Information that could be gleaned only from the Tower schematics. And the schematics weren't like scribbled on a scrap of paper. They were inside the brain of the monster Ghost. So Thrull snatched Ghost and brought him to a sentient fortress. Ruling over the fortress was the mad doctor Rezzoch, aided by his loyal dire nurses, Deborah and Eyebulb. Dire nurses are the worst. Thrull ordered Rezzoch to open up Ghost's brain and retrieve the schematics. My friends and I saw our chance. We'd sneak into the fortress and blow the whole thing up, Death Star style. Then Thrull would never be able to complete the tower, and Rezzoch would never be able to come here. Genius. Inside the fortress, we made some new friends, the Goon Platoon, a trio of monsters who had undergone cruel experiments and modifications at the hands, tentacles, of Rezzoch. Best of all, I found Rover, my monster dog buddy, who I had feared was lost forever. That was the good stuff. Everything else was bad. We failed. Rezzoch probed Ghost's brain, found the tower schematics, and delivered them straight into Thrull's noggin. Also, and this is a big one, Ghost died. Ghost was some sort of monster god. And when a monster god dies, a whole lot of energy is unleashed. Enough energy that the fortress actually did blow up after all. But a lot more up than we'd planned. The fortress was yanked through a portal and sent back to the monster dimension. And with the fortress went Rezzoch, his minions, and our new pals, the Goon Platoon. My friends and I escaped, thanks to a last-minute rescue by our buddies Johnny Steve and Skelka, aboard the Mollusk. And Thrull escaped too. He has everything he needs to complete the tower and bring Rezzoch to our dimension. But if we can get there in time, maybe we can still find a way to stop it. There must be something we can do, right? So, we're speeding toward the tower. Or we were, until we ran into this marching monster army roadblock. Thrull's army. It's big. Bigger than I ever imagined. At some point, we're gonna have to fight all those dudes, huh? For the moment, I'm more concerned about how we get around them. Exactly. Are we supposed to just wait for them to pass? What is this, the evil skeleton version of Make Way for Ducklings? Apparently, yes. This is the evil skeleton version of Make Way for Ducklings. You ever try to cross the street during a parade? It's the worst, especially if you're not even there for the parade. Because then it's just hundreds of people enjoying the show and you're like, I just want to get across the street to buy some socks. Does the sock store know how much business they're losing? This is like that, but, worse. Thrull's army seems endless. But we have our own army, a zombie army. Or we will, if I can command them. Because back at the fortress, just before Ghost kicked the bucket, he did this.
With my final command, the army of the undead now marches toward the tower.
That same energy eruption that sent the zombies toward the tower also transferred the remaining bits of Ghost's zombie controlling powers into my cosmic hand. The cosmic hand has already been getting weirder, but it immediately got super grisly. Gost told me, and I quote,
"Now you are the General Jack."
and then he died.